Namo Namaha, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Today we will be continuing with the day fourth part of our Shankara Jayanti, celebrating Shankara Jayanti. And I begin with Namo Namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Sada Abhinamasmaranam Shri Bharati Tirtha Sharano Veva Sharanam Mama. And I begin it with a verse composed by Shri Appaya Dikshita in his Brahmatarkastava, and he utilizes Acharya Shankara. उच्चावचै उपनिषत् वचन प्रकाण्डै उन्मीलित श्रुतिगणै उपबृंहणैश्च यत्सादरं समुदितं यमिनाम् उपास्यं तद्ब्रह्म शंकर भवानिति तर्कयामः. Yesterday in part 3 we saw the crux of Advaita as Shankaracharya put forth in his Bhashyas. We saw the principle of oneness as promulgated in the Prakarana Granthas. Also with the blessings of the Sutrakara Bhagavan Vyasa, he gets the boon of doubling his lifespan from 16 years to 32 years. And the Acharya is late in reaching Prayagraj, as Kumarila Bhatta, the Mimamsakar, had entered into Tushagni Prayashchitta. So this Tushagni Prayashchitta is entering into a pit filled with husk and putting burning fagots all around. So it is a slow, painful death. On the directions of Kumarila Bhatta, he proceeds to Mahishmati. Mahishmati is well known for learned Panditas, and there to the dwelling of Mandara Pandita, who was the best student of Kumarila Bhatta. He was an erudite scholar and a staunch follower of Karma, that is Dharma Mimamsa, and for whom the purpose of the Veda was Karma, that is Yajna, and the purpose of human existence was to follow the Karma Kanda or ritualistic path sincerely. As for Acharya, he started on the Vijayatra to win over the hearts and minds of all, especially the people who were held in high esteem in the society. Because the main purpose was because they can help to lead the reformation quickly. Even now, in this fight against Corona, lead personalities take initiatives and address the people, right? So it was necessary to confront, convince and transform Mandana Pandita, and the Acharya sets forth. As he proceeds, he composes innumerable stotras in praise of the 6 gods of the Shanmata, and apart from that, hymns to various other devas and devis. The beauty of this composition is that outwardly they extol and praise the deity. You pray to a particular deity, and as you read, they are all filled with Advaita Tattva. They are Advaitic in nature. Now I am going to take one verse from each of the 6 matas and proceed. Shri Ganesha Pancharatnam Nitantakanta Dantakanti Mantakanta Atmajam Achintya Rupa Mantahina Mantaraya Grantaram Ridantare Nirantaram Vasantameva Yoginam Tamekadantameva Vichintayami Santatam. Every word, look at the words. Achintya Rupam, Brahman is Achintya Rupam. Achintya Rupam, Antahinam, does not have an end. Antaraya Krantanam, Hridantare. Hridantare means Hridayakashe, Nirantaram Vasantam. Every word. In Ganesha Bhujanga Stotra, Yamekaksharam, Nirmalam, Nirvikalpam, Gunatitam, Anandam, Akarashunyam, Paramparam, Omkaram, Amnaya Garbham, Vadanti, Pragalpam, Puranam, Tamidi. Every word spills Advaita. Ekaksharam, Nirmalam, Nirvikalpam, Gunatitam, Akarashunyam, Anandam, Paramparam, Amnaya Garbham, Omkara Rupam. Next, he goes to Subramanya Swami, that is Kartik Swami, Kartikeya, Skanda, and he says, Na janami shabdam, na janami chartam, na janami padyam, na janami gadyam, Chideka shadaste hrididyotate me, mukhan nissarato giraschapi chitram. So this is Acharya. Acharya says, I don't know anything, I don't know any word, any Amnaya. Shabda is Veda. Shabda, I don't know the Artha of the Veda. Najanami Artham or simple anything, I don't know anything. When you come to that state, I don't know anything, you realize. When you say, I know, what you know is your ego increases. That is what Acharya says. Next is Surya. Surya is the Pratyaksha Brahma Tattva, and so the Acharya utilizes in the Pratasmarana. He says, Pratar Namami Tamasa Param Arkavarnam Purnam Sanatana Padam Purushottamakyam Yasmin Idam Jagadashesham Asheshamurtau Rajvam Bhujangam Iva Pratibhasitam Vai. And he easily brings the Rajju Sarpa Drishtanta used in his Sutra Bhashya into the range of the common man. This is the style of Acharya. He makes the common man feel he's a part. Now let us look at Dakshinamurti. Shiva as Dakshinamurti facing the south. And Acharya, this Dakshinamurti Ashtakam, all the 8 verses are full of Vedanta Para. The entire teaching of Advaita Vedanta is in this set of 8 slokas. I selected 2 slokas from this. Bijasyantari Ivankura Jagadidam Prang Nirvikalpam Puram Maya Kalpita Desha Kala Kalana Vaichitra Chitri Kritam Maya Viva Vijrumbhayatyapi Mahayogi Vayapsvechaya Tasmai Shri Gurumurtaye Namahidam Shri Dakshinamurtaye. The beautiful Upanishadic teaching of a forest, entire forest enclosed within a tiny seed. That is the tiny seed of a banyan. The banyan tree is huge. You look at the fruit, it is small, and inside that small fruit, one single fruit, you will find hundreds and thousands of seeds. And each seed has the power, the potential to recreate a forest again. And that is why it is very important. And the Acharya says, as it creates, like a magician, the entire world is manifested, and like the entire world created by the magician depends upon his whim and fancy. He withdraws it within himself. Mayavi iva vijrumbhyatyapi. He can withdraw himself. The Parabrahma Tattva just throws an illusion for us, and it pulls within. And yes, today as we watch, listen, read the news that nature is healing back, rivers have become pure, air is fresh, mountains are clean, and the ozone layer is repaired, we have to believe what the Acharya said. And we have got still to believe how the Acharya has got all the elements. The same Dakshinamurti says, Bhu Rambasi Anilu Ambaram Aharnato Himamshuhu Pumaniti Abhati Chara Charatmakamidam Yastyeva Murtishtakam. Bhu, the earth, Ambaha, the water, Anala, the fire, Anila, the wind, Ambaram, the vast expanse, Aharnata, the sun, Himamshu, the moon, and Puman, human. All these, the Chara Chara, everything that which fills in everything is the same Parabrahma Tattva, the same principle which fills in everything. He prays to Shiva further in the Mrityunjaya Stotra. Mrityunjaya is again very important. You have to conquer over death. Because once you conquer over death, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani, Jatare Shayanam. So no death, no birth, no rebirth. You become immortal. Right? Chatushtvarimshad Virasada Upachare Abhimatehi Manappadme Bhaktya Bahirapi Pujam Cha Shubhagarim Karoti Pratyushe Nishi Divasamadhye Abhicha Puman Prayati Shri Mrityunjaya Padamane Ka Adbhuta Padam. You do puja at whatever time, in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the night, you attain Mrityunjaya. Today, as we find it new to work from home, Acharya has told us to pray from home. Do your work and simultaneously worship. He does not believe in Naishkarma. You have to do your work till the time realization occurs. Yat yat karma karomi taddadakilam Shambho Tavaradhanam. The goddess Jaganmata Tripura Sundari is extolled next, the Devi Tattva of the Shanmata. Tvameva Karanam Karyam Kriya Jnanam Tvameva Tvam Ambana Vina Kinchit Tvai Sarvam Pratishtitam. In the Tripura Sundari Veda Pada Stotra he says Pratap Pahi Mahavidye Madhyane tu Mridapriye Sayam Pahi Jagadvandi Punarnah Pahi Vishwataha. She is everywhere, she is in everything and all around. And one who sees her as such, he attains emancipation. In the Shashti Upachara Puja Stotra, he says, Pujam imam yap patati prabhati madhyanna kali yadiva pradoshi dharmartha kaman purusho abhyupaiti dehavasani shivabhavameti. At the end, when the mortal coil is shed, he becomes Shiva, the auspicious. Rama and Vishnu, they are extolled further. Rama in the Sri Rama Bhujanga Stotra and Vishnu in the Vishnu Bhujanga Prayata Stotra. I will be reading both. Namas Sachidananda Rupaya Tasmai Namo Deva Devaya Ramaya Tubhyam Namo Janaki Jiviteshaya Tubhyam Namak Pundarikaya Takshaya Tubhyam. Rama as Sachidananda Swarupa and Vishnu as Chidamsham Vibhum Nirmalam Nirvikalpam Niriham Nirakaram Omkaragamyam Gunatitam Avyaktam Ekam Turiyam Parabrahmam Yam Veda Tasmai Namaste. Harimide Stotra or Haristuti, he brings unity of all the deities and all the deities into Advaitam. And I remember of that famous saying, Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. So I quote from Haristuti, Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Hutashau, Ravichandrau, Indru, Vayu, Yagyaiti, Yittam, Parikalpya, Ekam Santam Yam, Bahuda Ahur iti Bhedartam Samsaradvanta Vinasham Harim Ede. Thus finally Acharya reaches now Mahishmati, and Bhashyaswami records in the Shankaracharya Dashashloka Stuti as Vade Tamcha Vijitya Charu Mataye Dattva Turi Ashramam Kritva Tam Sureshwara Vidham Ato Samprartayan Bharatim Bhaktanam Avirakshanaaya Suchiram Bhulokavasadaram Kurvitha iti Shringashaila Sadane Vanim Sama Atishtipaha. He defeated Mandana Pandita in a debate, and let me narrate a bit from what I heard from my grandfather, maternal grandfather Brahmashri Karpatur Krishnamurti Shastrigal, and that is he was known as Rajabadi Krishnamurti Shastrigal also. He was a direct disciple of Bhashyaswami, and he said that the Acharya stood at the door of Mandana Pandita seeking Bhiksha of a different kind, Vada Bhiksha. Now Mandana Pandita was very angry and upset seeing a Mundi, a Munda Dandaka Sannyasi, because he himself was a Karmakandian and Acharya signified Tyaga. As a Karmakandian, fire was everything, the Gargapatya, the Dakshina and the Ahavaniya. As for Sannyasi, he had given up fire worship. So he was very angry at the Acharya's presence, but nevertheless agreed. So the next day the debate was started, and a third party unbiased umpire was needed, and it was the Pandita's wife, herself a Vidushi and a Pandita par excellence. She was Sakshat Bharati. And in the long debate which started, Mandana conceded defeat and he accepted Turyashrama, that is sannyasa. He was given the yoga nama Sureshwara, and the Acharya requested the judge, that is the wife of Purvashrama Mandana Pandita, to please whom he recognized as Bharati, as Vani, the goddess of learning, to remain on the earth for a long time and bless the people. The Acharya with Sanandana and Sureshwara and other Shishyas along with Bharati moved ahead and reached Shringa Shaila, Rishya Shringa Bhumi. Sringeri, where all sorts of duality cease, where all sorts of negativity like hate, avarice, greed, illusion, delusion, deceit disappear, and there he requested the goddess to remain there forever. And it is here that the Acharya establishes the first Vidyapitha, later on known as Sharada Peetham, with Sureshwaracharya as the first Peethadipati. Why it is known as Sharada Peetham? We will see it later. He extols goddess Sharada as his own mother and prays to her in the famous Bhujanga Prayata meter, 8 verses full of devotion to Jagannmata, Sharada, the Vak of the Vedas, Vani of the Smritis, Saraswati of the Puranas, and Sharada for all of us. And he says to her, and I quote, Lalamanka Lasabgana Lolam, Sobhaktaikapalam, Yashashri Kapolam, Karetwakshamalam, Kanatpratnalolam, Bhaje Sharadambam, Ajasram Madambam, Jwaratkantivanhim, Jaganmohanangi, Bhaje Manasamboja, Subhranta Bhringi, Nijastotra Sangita Nritya Prabhangi, Bhaje Sharadambam, Ajasram Madambam. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow I will be speaking about the Vidyapithas of Acharya, the Pradhana Shishyas, the Sarvagya Veetarohanam. Let us conclude today with the verses, with quoting one verse from the Sadguru Mangala Shlokam. Padmapada Suresharya Hastadhatrisu Totakai Samanvitaya Vyasagnya Palakaya Astu Mangalam. Namo Namah Shri Shankara Parvatibhyam. Namo Namah Shri Shankara Sharadabhyam.